Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. I am Amber if you're new to my channel, and if you're returning, welcome back. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for the month of May. This is a 5th house reading, so the 5th house rules our pleasures, passions, entertainment, fun, love affairs, children, theatricals and things of that nature, entertainment as a whole, right? I'm going to be focused on what's changing surrounding those elements of the 5th house. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so on my website at www.unveiledbyamber.com. The link is down below in the description box. If you haven't already followed me on Instagram, I would suggest that you do that because I do post discount codes, flash sales, and things of that nature. So you can go over there and hit that follow button. You're going to see a link on one of these sides, okay? That will take you into my apparel store if you're interested in purchasing any merchandise. And besides that, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this resonates with you. I had some really good energy coming out in your pre-shuffle. I do feel a vibe of you getting a second wind, Sagittarius. I feel like there could have been some type of project, some type of endeavor, some like new relationship, you know, something of that nature. I kept seeing the 10th house, which is about work, reputation, legacy, things of that nature. I was seeing the Emperor, willpower, leadership type of vibration. Then I was seeing the 2 of Pentacles, but in this particular deck, the 2 of Pentacles are actually suspended up in the air, and the jester's not quite juggling them. And so that was a really interesting energy to see as well, because I feel like you have been kind of like juggling, trying to figure out how to keep things afloat. And I feel like you're about to get a second heir that is going to show you how to keep these things afloat. For some of you guys, you could be expecting your second child. Random, but that's what I just heard, okay? So, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give messages to Sagittarius for their highest good and their highest good only. So, let's see what's going on. What's the strongest energy in the 5th house? I see an awakening as well. Definitely see you achieving some type of clarity by yourself, alone. I'm going to put that back. I don't know if it wanted to come out upright or not, but that was the ever unfolding rose. It says cracked open. It's happening to you, not happening for you, not to you. Some of you guys may be involved with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Leo. If you're involved with a Taurus or someone who has Taurus in their chart, definitely go and watch their reading. But what's going on in the 5th house? Okay, you have Priestess here. Very high vibes, okay? It says, how are you being called to step up and lead? The other things that came out here is Unbound. It says releasing soul contracts, patterns, and past lives. And then you have Starseed, what lights you up. I definitely feel like it's an energy of you finally feeling some type of expansive energy after releasing, you know, soul contracts. What's going on externally? What's influencing the 5th house for Sagittarius? What's the external energy? Yeah, I'm looking at 2 lions on this card, actually. Wow, Starseed comes back out. What lights you up? I also feel an energy of you seeing restrictions fade away. This is Saturn at a distance in this card. For some of you guys, a Capricorn also could be of some sort of significance, a Cancer, or a Pisces. But let's see what this is all about. Tell me about the Priestess energy being here, how Sagittarius is being called to step up and lead. What's the energy of this, Spirit? The 10th house, okay? The 10th house. This is about career, responsibilities, achievement, competence. It's about fame and notoriety. It's also about like authoritative figures, like I said, legacy, your purpose, the patriarchy, empires. That's the vibe here. And with the wow, with the High Priestess here, it's almost like the world is in your hands. You know, definitely there is this energy of you stepping into a higher vibration and being notarized for that. Notarized. Being acknowledged for that is what I meant to say, but this could be something that you're getting notarized or some sort of legal document that's going to make this official. Wow. And then Sagittarius pops out in the center of everything with the 9th house. You're definitely stepping into your power. What is this star seed? Oh, you have Scorpio here in reverse. I'm going to ask again though. What is, why is star seed here for Sagittarius? Why is this here, Spirit? Woo, Jupiter. Like I said, I definitely feel like, you know, and that's interesting because there's Jupiter back there. And it's like restrictions are fading away so that some type of luck, benevolence, enthusiasm, optimism, you know, that sort of energy, that sort of vibe can be interjected into your realm, into your energetic field. On the bottom of the deck, you have Gemini here, as well as Virgo, okay? And you have Pisces as well. Those could be those could be significant, but honestly, all three of those are a very mystical energy, very like priestess type energy. You know, with Gemini being here, with Virgo, this is a magician type of combination. And it's about bringing what you've been thinking about into the 3D. I think that your window is opening for that. Pisces being here with the, it's like the mystic. That's actually like what the energy of the card is. It's the mystic. This is here with opposition. It's you looking. It's interesting. It's like you seeing or looking at your manifestation, or you have manifested some sort of transformation. And now that is actually showing itself in the 3D. Tell me one more thing about this situation. The sun. Holy shit. This is going to be a really good reading. I can tell. Wow. You know, the sun is, well, it's Leo energy, okay? But besides that, it's masculine energy. So I definitely feel like there is like a level of action that you're finally feeling freed enough to take. This could have been scheduling restrictions, family obligations, things of that nature. Because when I'm looking at this High Priestess with the 10th house, it's, you know, this is, the 10th house is about responsibilities and things of that nature, but she's now in a position above it. Okay, she's going to be moving into a position above it. Her hands being freed up enough for her to manifest again, to invite abundance back into her life, because she's gotten some things settled is the vibe that I'm getting here. Let's see. Show me Sagittarius situation in May. Wow, the Emperor came out, and it kind of wanted to come out as an issue. Some of you guys in Aries could be of some sort of significance, or someone who has Aries in their chart. Definitely divine masculine energy. Some of you guys could be coming to the end of a cycle, reaping rewards from a relationship, situationship, friendship that you could have been investing in, but you were experiencing, you and this other person, you were experiencing a lot of like distance, obstacles, it's just interesting. Like, this is quite a dynamic duo with this priestess here and this emperor. I'm looking at her. She has this light, this aura about her, some sort of healing light that's coming off of her. And here he is with the sun in his hand. Okay, and the Anka. I definitely feel like you could be coming into some sort of, some of you guys, that this is resonating for love or will resonate for love. This is you bringing some type of relationship into balance. Like, I'm looking at this 10th house, and I see 2 seats, and I see 2 people well suited to sit. Okay, you might be dealing with someone who in the past has held back, like emotionally though. If you are dealing with, who is that I just did? Leo. You might want to go and look at Leo. You have the 9 of Cups here. They had a lot of Sagittarius energy in their reading. This was their card, 9 of Cups, this side, but he's actually looking at this 9 of Cups, which is a Sagittarian energy for me. How would Sagittarius view the Emperor. I mean, that's amazing. For that to be the strongest energy, you have the Fool, okay? So you could be taking some sort of leap, or this could be someone taking some sort of a leap towards you, but I'm also feeling the energy of like having the willpower to follow your destiny, to follow your true north. An Aquarius could also be of some sort of significance to you. I kind of feel like there's an offer that might be dwindling. Maybe you're not open to communicating with this person. That's a possibility. Yeah, because you have the King of Pentacles here with his back turned. What's the energy of the Fool? What's the energy of the Fool? Tell me about this leap, this risk. You have the Magician here. Now, this is really powerful. Some of you guys could have been very hesitant to take a leap. This is quite the transformation too, because I'm looking at the Fool, right? The Fool basically has nothing to lose. Extremely optimistic because they've already lost everything. There's a crown down below there that he lost, an Ace of Cups, an offer of love, you know, or even just like the desire to love or to give love to someone other than himself. The Fool is just optimistic about the journey. It's a brand new start. So you're going from the 0 to the 1. This is something starting over brand new. My ears are ringing. Some of you guys may be going through some type of ascension. But what's interesting is he's heading towards the star. And then when I'm asking what's the energy of this, it's the Magician. This is after. He's got one lily there. And look, after planting this lily, he's got like an abundance of them. You know, he now has a cup turned over. You know, so a Gemini, a Virgo, an Aquarius, a Pisces definitely could be of some sort of significance. I definitely feel like you made some type of investment. You could have taken a couple of losses in the process. I don't really feel like you got discouraged though. Tell me what this has to do with the Emperor, the Fool, and the Magician here. What does this have to do with the Emperor? Wow, you have death here. But this is the good side of the death. This is like the sun coming out after the transformation. And that's quite literally what you have here. You have the sun. So I definitely feel like there's a newfound like hope, enthusiasm. You have the 10 of Wands here in reverse. You know, this is more so like burdensome, heavy lifting. He seems very uncomfortable. He's taking like his first steps on this journey after leaving behind something that ended up being like a ruin. Is the vibe that I'm getting here. But when I'm looking at it here, it's like you're almost there. The sun is starting to come out after a storm. How would the people or persons involved view the Emperor here for this situation in May for Sagittarius? The Knight of Cups. Tell me one more thing about this. Someone could be bringing an apology, some type of peace offering to you. Yeah, with the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody may be worried that you're single and attractive at this time during this transformation. Okay, the dove typically is symbolic to transformation. And I really feel like this has a lot to do with like your reputation. Some level of like abundance that you were investing in. And there's a possibility too that maybe other people didn't really see the vision that you've seen. Because when I'm looking at the Fool here, he sees the Magician. He's looking dead at the manifestation. But I don't think that everybody's seen it the way that you've seen it. Then when I'm looking at death here with the 10 of Wands too, there might be a little bit of competition coming your way as well. Okay, with death here in the 10 of Wands, it could be a level of some type of burden for you to decide which offer you're going to accept. I'm going to put these back. I'm going to put the Emperor back too because I want to ask one more time. Tell me a little bit more about the situation for Sagittarius in May. Tell me about this situation for Sagittarius in May. Yeah, definitely feeling like somebody had there was a lack of perspective on somebody's behalf. But I really don't think that it was yours. Oh, wow. So the Fool came back out. And now it's the bright side of the Fool, like I said. Somebody's seeing like a new day dawn. And I feel like they're wanting to make an offer. Interestingly enough, you have the Magician here too now. both of them are on the opposite side. And see, you have this Magician here. He's looking at the sun coming out all of a sudden, you know, possibly considering a risk. Like I said, a Gemini, a Virgo, Aquarius, or Pisces could be of some sort of significance. But this particular version of the Magician can be a bit manipulative. Somebody might be trying to manipulate you into taking some type of risk. I would be very careful if you're planning to invest any type of money with someone else. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Y'all, the same cards came out. So clearly, and then you have the Ace of Swords here. So what I said is true, okay? You have this Emperor. I think that you turned your back on a particular person and just started to focus on building your own foundation. And now this person is wanting to kind of reconcile, transform something. It's a Lazarus type of energy. Like somebody see the glow up for real. How does Sagittarius view this person that could possibly be coming in with an offer and apology? How would they view this? How would they view this? You have the Two of Swords in reverse. Definitely you're gonna have a decision to make, okay? And I really feel like it's gonna have something to do with two people, okay? Now you have the strength. You have strength here in reverse with the moon, okay? Now with this Death card, you have the sun and the moon here. You have two towers. Definitely it could be a situation where you have two people coming back from the past. The moon is typically about bringing emotions to the surface. I really don't think that you see this coming. You've moved to calmer waters. You've started to balance your emotions about the situation. You're back focused on manifesting something new, something different for yourself. I don't think that you had imagined being faced with any type of decision. Tell me more about this. It's also an energy of, yeah, with the Four of Cups here. You know, you left the scene, right? Because this is the Four of Cups of like rejection, sorrow, that sort of thing. But this is an energy of you like leaving all of that behind, taking the next ship out, okay? And then you have the sun here in reverse and the Three of Swords. So I definitely feel like you moved on from someone who possibly was disloyal to you, that rejected you. Could definitely be a Cancerian, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. What are the hidden factors in this situation? Oh, boy. You have the King of Swords here in reverse. Typically, this is like a narcissist card. It's a very malicious energy. That with the Two of Swords here in reverse and the Emperor in reverse, it's definitely be mindful of any offers that could be coming in towards you from someone from your past. Yes, you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords now. This is someone who you possibly have been out of contact with. You have the Queen of Wands here on reverse. They could have released a third party most recently, and that's why they're headed towards you. But there's a bit of like some self-satisfaction that's motivating this move that this person has made. And with the Eight of Pentacles, I just really feel like you're focused on yourself, you're focused on your money, focused on your coin. I feel like this person that's coming towards you might have an ulterior motive. Tell me what what's the energy of the Chariot with the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups here? See, what's the energy of this being a hidden factor? This person wants to move very quickly. Tell me more about this. You know, the Nine of Cups is also about dreams coming true. Three of Cups, yeah. So it could have been about a third-party situation, but I'm also just feeling an energy, too, where somebody's wanting to offer you everything. Somebody has you on, like, some level of, like, a pedestal, to be honest with you. And then you have this Five of Swords energy here with the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's ego, I'm feeling, got the best of them in this situation. Maybe thought that they could get away with something, but you're the one that actually got away. How does Sagittarius want to resolve this situation that's coming towards them in May? There goes that card. The Two of Pentacles, like I told you, I feel like look, this ship is coming in. It's like someone had just made a decision not to juggle something anymore. And it seems like they missed their opportunity. Nine of Pentacles here in reverse. You might be wanting to leave somebody in the cold. I feel like I just heard you already arrived. It's like somebody's at the dock waiting for you, but you already arrived. And they missed their opportunity. They missed their ship. Tell me one more thing about how Sagittarius wants to resolve this situation in May. Ooh. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse with a Judgment here. Yeah. So there is an energy of like somebody wanting to finish what they started. Okay. But this person can't be trusted. Whoever this is. You have the Six of Wands in reverse. You're wanting to move on from this battle. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody took way too long. Okay. Distance definitely could have been a factor with the Two of Wands here. This is kind of like that Emperor energy, but he's gotten up out of his throne to look at the full picture, to realize where hope is, where happiness is. It's also an energy of commitment. But what's the Seven of Swords? Somebody's skeletons are coming out the closet. Yeah. The Hierophant here in reverse. There could be a child involved. Definitely this could have something to do with a Leo, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Cancer. Four of Wands, King of Wands, Four of Wands with the Hierophant. Definitely this person's like relationship could be over. And they're wanting to start one with you. Tell me one more thing about the Seven of Swords, please. The Hermit. Yeah, this person has been alone, seeking some type of enlightenment. Where's the Hermit headed? What has he received enlightenment about? Yeah, heading to communicating very, very quickly. Like I told you, like a second wind. I feel like this person's trying to catch you really before you fly on out. How the people or persons that Sagittarius is going to be connecting to, how do they want to resolve this? The Lovers. Choosing wisely. Ten of Swords, wanting to, definitely a Lazarus energy, wanting to come back on an offer that they might have rejected in the past. Tell me one more thing about this with the Lovers and the Ten of Swords being here. The Three of Cups is back out here. This person was offering their cup possibly to the wrong person. They could have gotten caught up. You have the Hangman here with the Nine of Wands. Now, let me just, I didn't do this for nobody else. They're going to be hating. But anyway. Tell me why is the 10th house here with High Priestess? I really feel like this is your ascension or this recent process of transformation. It's come to a completion. Yeah. You have the Tower here. Tell me one more thing. How would Sagittarius view the Tower? How would Sagittarius view the Tower? The Seven of Wands, you having some type of victory over your opponent. There's a positive change that's on the horizon. You have the Jupiter here, Jupiter energy, the Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Wands. Something's brought you some unexpected victory. Something's breaking down around you as we speak. Definitely there could be, this is Mars energy. It could be an Aries of some sort of significance. You have the Emperor out here, Seven of Wands. I have Seven of Wands, Six of Wands, a lot of Leo energy. You could be dealing with someone who has Jupiter in Scorpio, Leo, Mars and Leo. How does Sag view the Wheel of Fortune? Change your heart. Change your heart. Somebody's decided to grow up emotionally. They want to make you some type of offer. But externally, I really feel like this person is still emotionally like manipulative. Tell me about what's expanding. Tell me about this Jupiter energy. What is expanding? Five of Wands. Competition. Competition with the Nine of Swords. I really don't feel like, I feel like you're going to be in some sort of, what's the best word for it? Dilemma. Yeah. This is some type of dilemma. You have the Fool here. Oh, shit, Sag. You have the Empress, the Emperor, the Fool, and then you have the Star. Yes. Yes, Lord. Yes. Tell me about this relationship or this union. How would Sagittarius view this situation with the Emperor and the Empress? How would Sagittarius view this? The Ace of Pentacles. something that you manifested is here. Now, this wanted to come out with the devil. So it could be some level of temptation. Like everything that it glitters is not gold. Definitely could be a return of an old friend with the Five of Cups here. Somebody who left you, you know, in some state of like sorrow or regret. You have the Chariot with the High Priestess here. Silently, I think that you want to go for this. You want to go move towards this person. But there's something that's still bringing you some level of fear, anxiety about this. Some sort of like battle, okay? What's the outcome in May? Oh, okay. You have the Hermit here with the Queen of Wands. So definitely happiness at home. I feel like somebody else is also discovering that there is a little bit of competition. Somebody could have been watching you online. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands and the Hermit being here for the outcome. Oh. Yeah, so that's the Hierophant. And honestly, it seems like it wanted to come out upright. I'm not sure. But on the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun here. So there is some type of new idea. Some of you guys, this is going to resonate for love. And others of you, this is going to resonate with finances. There's some new idea that's going to bring you some type of joy, some type of happiness. It's going to like activate your essence of being. Because I do feel like you've come into this 10th house, okay, High Priestess energy that's expanding, but you haven't quite settled. It's like if you got fitted for some type of like outfit for a ceremony or something of that nature. They do one fitting and then, you know, you right before the ceremony or right before you go on stage or whatever the case may be, they do one final fitting just to make sure you didn't lose any weight or drop any weight or whatever the case may be. I feel like you're in a, if the best way that I could describe this energy is the final fitting, quite literally. That is what this feels like, the final fitting. Yeah, you have the World here, okay, Page of Cups, or Page of Wands with the Ace of Cups. This is really beautiful, but there's something about it that's giving you a level of anxiety. Okay, let me get you some advice. What's the advice for Sagittarius? What's the advice for Sagittarius? Mentacon, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Now, what's interesting is Leo got this. I feel like I should read this. Let's see. Mentacons are a soul group who originated on a planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original light workers. The Mentacons' home planet is thought to have been a water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. For this reason, Mentacons feel most at peace and at home when in or around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us to see the potential in everything, in light in all beings. Many Mentacons have an odd longing for home and struggle with feeling like they don't belong. It is thought that this is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. If you pulled this card, it could mean that you are a Mentacon or are longing for a sense of belonging, and root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel safe and secure. Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearn for a place on Earth to call your own. If so, you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now. To choose where you feel most at home and create it, rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come. The affirmation says, I allow myself to be truly here and at home on this planet. I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held, and call in the perfect home. That is very fitting. Very fitting. Like I told you, I feel like that I'm definitely gonna title this the final fit or the final fitting. This is very, very spot on. And now that I'm looking at this again compared to the first card that you had out here, the restrictions have completely been lifted. And it says that the Mentacons like to be in like crystal clear water. This is you finally having clear, concise understanding about your emotions about certain things. This is that final fitting. And there could be a return of someone from the past to solidify that person coming back around and you know, provoking certain feelings that you felt before. This is going to be an opportunity for you to like reconcile with those things so that you can completely ascend. All right, Sag, that was very beautiful. This is your reading for May. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this reading resonates with you. Guys, I really appreciate your support. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can definitely do so on my website. I will see you guys next month. Bye.